Okay, let me setting my microphone again. Can you hear me? Oh, okay. Test. Can you hear me? Okay. Oh, yep. It's good. Okay, so I'm gonna repeat once again what I already said. So for today, I already installed latest not the latest the last the versions before the Unity that I am using right now is 2017. It's quite old. It's 1 year ago. Because I want to show you what setup that you have to done before you can deploy it to your smartphone. So we are going to need two applications, or you can call it two engines, to make an AR applications. The one is editor that well, maybe we already know because I mentioned it several times, call it Unity. And the other one is Fuforia. So for Fuforia, we need to register at their website and then uploaded some image for the tracker. So before we are going to do want to do here is build settings. So there is so you got a lot of platform here. The default for platform for Unity is PC for PC. Either it's Mac, Linux, or Windows. So because we need to make an application for Android, so we have to choose the Android one. But because it's your first time, you need to download the page. Basically, you can just open the download page here. So if you can see it, right? Wait a second, I'm gonna turn on my magnifier so you can see it clearly, more clearly. I mean. We have to switch into the Android, so we need to download the the Android platform from for Unity first. So you can just basically choose the open download page, and you'll be redirectly to their website. I think you will be go through you will go through the actual link for download actually. So you just have to save it, and yes, you can just install it later. That's the first thing. you need to download the Android platform. And the other thing is because we need to compile it to become an Android applications. So we have little settings here in the edit preferences. You can go here, you must, I think, and go to the external tools. You will get an SDK and GDK. I will show you through this. I'll close my Unity. This is my Unity. I'm gonna open my other version of Unity. Okay, wait a second. I'm gonna open my Unity. So while we're waiting for my Unity to come up to my screen, you can register first at the Vuforia website. The website is in the developer.vuforia.com. You can go here and oops, I got a mistake. Yes, you have to go here and then you have to register if you haven't, yeah, if you don't have any account first. Then you have to register here. If you already have account before or you already registered before, you just can log in. Okay. So okay, while while I'm waiting for the versions of, I know, I mean this the setup for Android, setup for Unity. I think I already downloaded here. Unity setup. Okay, get it. Yes, you just have. Oops, no. Android. There's Android. Android for Unity setup. No. Oh, okay. Okay. I need to wait for the Android for to be able to show you how the SDK works. Anyway, so while we waiting for that, we are gonna through to the Fufari website. So basically, for augmented reality, you'll be needing some trackers for your image. So basically, if you gonna make an AR, you need to have a tracker and a device. So the tracker is actually an image that you have to track to make your 3D models to show them to the smartphone. So for doing that, we need to log in first. I already have a tracker with me. This is my tracker. I'm gonna show you my tracker. This is my tracker. Share. Yeah, this is my tracker. I'm gonna upload it to the for your website. See. Okay, so after you log in, the first thing that you have to do is you need to make a development key. I mean, you are not making it, but you just can get it for free. So for that, you can go to license manager as a default. You already there, and you can choose to get development key and give a name to the this name. So for make it easier, so let's give it name like our project here. So I'll give it in like my project here, my AR STEM 2017. My It doesn't have to be same, but in case that I forgot. So that you can check the license and terms agreement. And after that, we got license manager here. You can go to license manager. And this is the license key that we have to paste at our Unity so that we can use for VR later. So you need to copy paste this if you want to your notepad. So after you get the development key, you can go to target manager to upload your to upload the tracker. Yes. So for target manager, you need to add database and give a name. So as usual, I'm gonna give it a name like my project name. So this and just the type to be the device as a default and just a create, and you can go to the database that you recently made. Then after you inside it, you can upload the target by clicking the add target here, and then yes, it will be shown on our at target windows, and choose the browse, and basically you can choose another type of target, but we just concentrating using single image, right? So you can choose the browse or choose your tracker or image for your AR. So I already choose it, and for width, the width is based on the Unity. So I mean how big you wanna the image in your Unity. So for your information, one scale in Unity is in meters. So if you type in here so 5, so the target will be 5 meters in Unity. I will leave it 5, and then I will click the add button. So if you look at the target that I have uploaded recently, you can see target name type, rating, status, and date modified. So for you always give a rating for each target that you are uploaded it to. So the more the rating is, the easier for software to detect your tracker or image. But it does mean that the low you get, the low you get the rating, then if you get a 1 star, then you cannot use it. No, it's not like that. It's just easier. Yes, it's more easy or not, just like that. But for recommendations, I will recommend it if you have a tracker that have 4-star ratings until a 5. That will be the best. And after that, you can select your image or tracker, and then you can download it. So for downloading, you can choose the Unity editor, because we're gonna use it for Unity, and just download. I'm gonna save it to the desktop here. So this is after download, and you need to go to the build settings and player setting to make sure that you have for free augmented reality supported download, and you have to save this file, then install it. So I'm gonna install the Android package that I already downloaded. So this is the Android support setup. Yep, just check the term and license agreement. Okay, okay. Okay, I need to close my project first. Right. So after I finish the Android support setup, I'm gonna install my 4-year support for Unity. This is for the Foforia setup. Up, up. Okay, so I need to open my Unity again. Oh no, I got a bug. Okay, and cannot build settings one again, and need to switch platform here to be able to working at the Android um, device better. And you have to go to the player settings and take a look at the XR settings here, because we got several settings here: resolution, presentations, icon, and etc. you can go to the XR setting and check the Vuforia augmented reality and choose the accept in the dialog shown. And I got another setting to be turned off. You have to go to the other settings here and take a look at the Android TV compatibility here. Uncheck it with the Android game, and we're ready for making an AR applications. So the package that I already downloaded from the Vuforia before, I mean the tracker that I have uploaded to the site. I'm just gonna double click it. It means that I will import it to my Vuforia here. So this is the your own Unity package that contain your tracker, and just click import. Maybe if you are using 2018, it will say import all instead of import, but anyway, it not a difference. So yes, so we already get our package imported and we're ready for making an AR now. So for AR, so for Unity, we got a main camera and directional light. These are default objects that Unity gave to us. So because for Vuforia we need another camera, so we need to delete this one. I will delete this one later after making the camera, I mean augmented reality camera. So to make an AR, basically we need minimum 2 objects from Vuforia. We can use it by right click at the hierarchy. So I got a hierarchy area here, and I got a scene here, and then I got a game tab here, I got a console tab here. So I'm gonna right click at the hierarchy area and then go to the Vuforia and choose the AR camera. So just choose import. Wait a second for the decompressing. Yes, and we got an AR camera here because we already have an AR camera, so we don't need the other camera, so you just can delete it by clicking and press the delete button on your keyboard. So we got an AR camera here, and we have a setup for it, so you can go to the AR camera and take a look at the inspector and open the Vuforia configuration button here. Just click it. And so I already said that we are copying the development key to Notepad, right? So now it's the right time to copy the code and paste it to the app license column here. So just basically copy and paste. And after that, if you are using 2017, the 2017 version of Unity, you need to uncheck these other options and check your own database. So these are databases that come with Vuforia. The default is the four database below, and the most above of this database is your own database. Well, it's actually this will show in Unity versions 2017. Actually, in 2018, you already got your database uploaded automatically. So after you are clicking your Unity package that you already download, then you just have to copy and paste your license key to here. That's all. So for the next thing, you will need an image target that basically will contain your tracker. So you need to make it using the right click at the hierarchy and go to the Vuforia and choose image. It's just right below the AR camera. You got an image target here, and just click at the image target and take a look at the inspector once again, and you can choose the database. And again, this just work for the 2017 version. If you are using 2018, it will not show. If I'm not mistaken, I don't remember that I have to set anything database up here. But if you, well, in any case that you are need to set the database, just follow my step here. So just choose your database and the image target, because I just have one image target, so it will be default chosen. So, and after you are deciding your database and image target, you can take a look at the scene here. So we already got our tracker here, and the last thing that we have to do is our 3D object. So I will just make a cube here. So it's my cube. So I need to move my cube at the above of the tracker. So I just, so before I move it, I have to place my cube inside the image target. It means that the cube or the 3D objects that maybe you will later use, you need to make it to be a child of image target here. So like this, gonna move it here and maybe scaling to 1. If it's too big, I'm gonna make it half maybe. Oops. Okay, this will work. So I got image target and cube. I'm gonna give a color to my cube, so it will make it easier for us to see. Where's material? Material. Okay. Right. So this is our cube, and I hope it will work. So let me check once again my settings. Okay, I hope it works. So I already have my tracker here. I'm not printed it, but I have the image. I already sent it to my smartphone, so I will track my own smartphone. So if it works, so you can see it from there. We will cut the red cube above the tracker. So yes, it worked. So just like that, you can see at the game tab below that we already have red cube here. So yes, it worked. Yes, that's how we make an AR. And I will give you another information regarding the AR. If you want to make a more than one more than one tracker, so if you want to detect it simultaneously, you just have to set it from the AR camera. You can open the open Fourier configuration once again, and you can change this. We got max simultaneous tracker image here. You can choose this number into anything that you like, or you want to, or tracker that you want to be tracked. I mean, if you have, if you want to, if you want your application to be able to detect two tracker simultaneously, then you just have to set 2. If you want 3, just set 3. That's all. That's what we call the multiple target tracker. So for the next session, I will discuss about the UI. So this is for today. If you have any questions regarding these sessions, I mean how to make an AR, so after this, maybe you can type into the chat column or into the Q&A sessions. So while I'm waiting for the question, I will cover my latest configuration about the SDK that I already said. We are going to the edit preferences. So feel free to chat me while I'm explaining the SDK here. So basically, if you want to deploy this application to your smartphone or to be able to run on your smartphone, you have to give a little setting into the edit preferences here and go to the external tools and take a look at the SDK and GDK. SDK is standard development kit that comes from Android, so you need to download the Android Studio. I will show you, well, you basically just type on the Google for Android Studio download. Oh my god, mic is running slowly, I'm sorry. Android Studio down... okay. So just use Android Studio download and you'll be redirected to their website, and basically just click download and you have to just use the latest stable version. I will give you recommended for that. Yep, just use a agree to terms and no, this one, download Android Studio. Yes, just check this tile up here and that's it basically, and after that you have to install this. So well, while installing Android Studio may be bothering, you have to keep your patient at it. I mean, when you are installing the Android Studio, it may update their own application. So while you are installing, they usually downloading something from internet. So I will recommend you for having a rather fast internet. If not that, then you have to be patient at it. That's the first thing about the settings that we have at the external tools here. Then the second one is GDK. You got a GDK for Java Development Kit. So the GDK, you can download it at Java website. You can go to the Google and using keyword GDK download. So you might use the GDK versions 8. We got Java SE Development Kit 8 here. And just the Windows, basically you have to choose by your own architecture, your own Windows architecture, because I have 64 architecture, so I have to use this one here. If you are using a 32 architecture of Windows, then you have to use the above order, the 86. I forget to accept the license agreement. Okay, just accept the license agreement and you will be able to download the GTK. After that, you can install it. Yep, that's it. After you download, you install, then you will get the path to their own GTK. For GTK, the path is see here, program files, Java, and the name of GTK. And the path of SDK usually going to the I have a different version of SDK because it's not the default thing that the Android Studio says. I will type it into the column chat. So path to oops, sorry. So I got a path to GTK here, and path to Android Studio is usually going to the users. Then in your own users, we got an app data here, and local, we got Android, we got SDK. Is this the default path if you are using Android Studio installation? Yeah, that's all from me. Do you have any questions, guys? Do you have any question? Basically, you can use any 3D here, so it doesn't matter whether it's sphere, capsule, cylinder, or any kind of 3D models that you have. So if you we already explained about Blender, right? So you have to make your own 3D, right? So export those 3D from Blender to the FBX or OO.obj, either of those two. After you export to them, you can drag and drop here and use it as a 3D, as a model of your AR. Okay. So for reminding you for the next session, the last session, I mean, I'm gonna give. We're gonna have a discussion about user interface. So basically, I will tell you how to make a what is that menu and how to make an interaction of user interface. I mean, we have a button here, so how to make how to make a button works for your applications, and how to make a menu. Okay, a couple questions from Fanny Estella. Can you upload this to YouTube? Of course, I will upload it to YouTube. We already record. Oh yes, we are recording it right now, so I will upload this on YouTube. Yes, I will upload the session, today's session, so don't worry. Yeah, I forgot to mention each every time you are finishing with your work at your project, don't worry to save it and give a name at your scene or your projects may stem something. Yes. So in Unity we are work scene per scene. If you are having a different scene, then you have to make another scenes by clicking at the assets and right click. I mean, right click here, assets, create scene. Yeah. So if you want to make a menu for your application, you need to make another scenes, right? So this is how you get the other scene. That's all from me. Do you have any questions? No? Okay. Yes, I think that's all for today. I need to okay, I got another questions. I got a questions from Ali Afifi. Is there any materials we should download to make these projects? Any what? No. The maybe you need that or no. The answer is up to you. So I already said that you have to make your own 3D, right? So when you are making your own 3D, you are deciding whether you make materials or color materials or texture. So it depends on you. If you are using materials for your 3D, then you may download it or you may make it by yourself. Yeah, so basically that's same way for the texture. If you are downloading the texture from internet, that's fine. Yes, that's my answers. But for Unity, no, you don't have any materials that you should download. For your 3D, yes, it might be. Okay, still got questions for me? Okay, so if there's no any questions, I will end the sessions. Thanks, Kai. Okay, we got another questions from the vocational high school Emmanuel. Yes, please, questions. You got a question for Sohyung. What software do we use for this project? You can use any kind of software. Anyway, for the editor or either the editor or the 3D editor. You can use other than Blender, or you can use other than Unity. Just make sure the program it is working. Yes, that's basically I think. If you want to use another other software than these tools that we already said, I mean three, we got a Blender, Unity, and the other one's Engine for yeah. If you want to use the other software, I mean if you are using Android Studio for making it, that's fine. If you are using Unreal Engine, that's fine, as long as the application is work. But we just have the online workshop for this software. So yes, you can use any kind of software literally. So yes, yeah. If there's no further questions, I'm gonna end this session right now. So thanks guys for joining today's session. So we're gonna meet again at this Monday. No, Monday or Tuesday. Yes. So the last session I will cover about UI in Unity. So thanks. I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.